All right, so the person who's attacking or jamming will be on this side, and you're going to start with your left hand. So as the hand comes in, the right hand's going to check it, all right, and then the left hand comes up and just shift to the outside. When the opposite hand comes in, it's the hand that's out in front, checks it, and then shift off to the opposite side. Okay, so we'll work it back and forth a couple of times, then we'll add the low. I don't think we got low last time.
Yeah,
We did? Okay. All right, let's just start high a couple of times. Watch again. Hand comes in, I'm off to the side. Opposite side, and you got to stay low. You got to bend the knees. Very important. Okay, just start on that side. So people that are facing this direction, you're going to attack first high with the left hand. Okay, start it back and forth. When he's coming, and I'm just doing this, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. All right? If I'm just, there's nothing happening because there's no movement. When he comes here, I have to be off to the side. All right? When he comes to with the other hand, I'm off to the other side. All right? So you need to create some movement. Very important, right? You don't play football standing still on the field. So you have to move. So try to break it down a little bit more so that you get shoulder to shoulder alignment with your partner. Right? Then back out if you have to. He comes with the other hand. Same thing, shoulder to shoulder. Okay, because you're going to be tight anyway. Remember last week when he came with this hand, if I just stay low, some of you are staying 1-2 right here, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. This elbow could bend into me. He still has me blocked. Okay. If I'm aware of the sensitivity, right, of my opponent, and he's blocking me, come in with the block again, come in with the block. Now I can lift the shoulder and shift off to the side. Right? But you have to stay a little tighter. Also, look at this hand. Shouldn't be here. Right? Then this hand shouldn't be here. Hands have to be up. Off to the side. Off to the side. Hands are up. Then when we come low, same thing. Off to the side. He comes low, off to the side. Okay, very important. This opposite hand has to be up. In martial arts, we call this a check hand. That means if I block him off to the side here and he spins in with like a back fist or an elbow, and this hand is up, I can protect myself. If it's down, he's just gonna, bust my face open. So you have to keep those hands up. Okay, little tighter and shift. Use the motion. All right, side to side, and keep the knees, flexible, bent. This way you can move. You could advance forward, or you could distribute the weight back if you have to pursue in a different direction. Okay, try it. Let's go. Quick. Pretty simple. You can figure it out. Your hands have to be up if you're, this is the offense. So the guy intercepts the ball. You need to pursue. The hands have to be up. All right. I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna show them another drill. Okay.
You want to come in again or not?
Yeah. Go back here.
Hey guys, come in. Sit down, Dad. Hurry up.
This drill will force you to keep your hands up, all right? So you just got to back up a little bit. Okay, so watch what's happening here. He's going to attack. He's going to push my shoulder with the right hand. Okay, so I'm going to take my left hand and I'm going to get it off to the center line of my body. Then I'm going to go to the outside. But now my hands are up. The initial hand, right? You can't look down. If you're looking down, you're not going to get this.
Pay attention,
right?
pay attention.
The initial hand, once I'm to the outside, is going to be the hand that pushes this arm down. Now I'm going to push you. So you're going to drop back and you're going to redirect this hand. Okay, but you got to use your footwork too. So shift back. Okay, now take this hand, come up in front, and now with the original hand, push it down. And now step and push to me. So now I'm to the outside. So I went left, right. My hands have to be up. I push down and now I come back. Push down and come back. Good. Now try to relax a little. All right. Don't be so still. That's it. Now push down and come back. All right. See what we're doing here, back and forth. That's okay. All right. But see how you're like weighing on me?
Yeah.
You got to be light. You got to be loose. So when you come here, my hands are right here. They're in position. So again, if he's blocking, bending the elbow, I could jam him, I still can move in. Right? When I say weighing on a person, if you're doing this, see how I'm going off balance, I'm exaggerating. So when he pushes, I got to be right here. So even if he jams me with the shoulder, right, I'm still blowing past him.
I want you to look at the difference between Coach and John. John is like stiff, like, "Rah!" Coach is fluid, man. He is. He's relaxed. He's fluid. But because he's fluid and he's relaxed, he's strong. John is big and strong, but he's like almost brittle, like he's so like, ugh. It prevents him from performing, right? So we have to relax.
Relaxation is really your key to strength, and it's really your key to being successful on the football field. If you're stiff running around the field, you know what? Coach is pulling your ass off and you're sitting on the sideline. All right? You got to be fluid. You got to be quick. You got to be fast. So every time I do this, the hands are in position. All right? It's just building up my foundation for keeping those hands up. See how you're still weighing on me?
I am.
It's heavy here. It should just be light. Yeah, that's it. Now go in. All right? See how it's almost like I'm slapping the hand down. So even if somebody's coming to jam you with the hands, all right? Even if you do like a slap down, all right, right here. All right, so come here, using like fish hooks, all right? And then from here, wherever you're gonna pursue. All right, so try this drill, watch again. Right hand pushes outside, outside, push down, outside, outside, push down, outside, outside, push down. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now move your feet so you're not so stiff. Push, push. Stay a little tighter, relax. And push into me. All right, so after you push down, good, relax, 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 still heavy. Relax, relax. Bend the knees. Good, keep going. Keep the hands up.
Fuck.
All you gotta do is just push back into it. All right? 1, 2, 3. See where my hands are? Once this hand moves this up, it comes back up. 1, 2, 3, push. 1, 2, 3, push. Push, push, push. 1, 2, 3, push. Any questions on that? Try it the best you can. All right, back with your palms quick. So push comes in. See how I said, watch now. The person that's being attacked is the one that sets the pace on the movement. Now I push down. Move. Go. See how I'm setting the pace. Go. Relax, relax. Relax. Try to keep the elbows down. Elbows down. You gotta push. Push them. Okay? So try to create some movement now. Okay? Try that.
When I'm
Let's
a
go.
defensive back, right?
Okay.
I'm a defensive back.
Pay
and
attention to this, guys.
He's a receiver and they're running the ball. He'll come out and he'll grab me.
Okay.
So now our guys have had an issue with, and they realize that doesn't work. So now we're trying to come up with techniques to say, once this guy has grabbed me, I can't be like, right? We don't want, This doesn't work too well.
Who screams the loudest?
John.
All right, so watch. So this what I'm trying to take a seat so you can see this.
Yes.
What I'm trying to get you guys to understand that the same hand motions that we use in combat, like in martial arts, you guys are using on the football field, right? Because somebody could grab you this way here, except that normally, realistically, somebody wouldn't grab you and squat down like that. But from here, in football, yeah. So from here, if somebody's grabbing me, I have the knee, I have the headbutt.
We don't want that.
Okay, so you guys don't want that stuff. But it's the same thing, right? So from here, if he's grabbing, this has to be relaxed. So grab a little tighter. If I'm laying my hands down on him, nothing's happening. But if okay, watch this now, right? Try to hang on. Okay. See what's happening here?
Nothing.
Not nothing, right?
Stretching your shirt out.
So what I have to do is this. I have to drop my weight. So if you're being grabbed, drop. Or even timing, right? Timing is important, right? When you're running a pit.
Do one more time. I want you to look at Coach real carefully. Even though he's saying he's dropping, go ahead, grab him, John. What is the instant before he drops? What does he do? What do you notice about?
Stands up.
He stands up a little bit. So when he stands up a little bit, John stands up a little bit, and then he's like, bam!
John has no idea what's going on.
That's the principle. If somebody pulls you over this way, right? And that, what do you want to do? Somebody's pulling you over this way. You want to get back up, right? You want to regain your position. So weaken your opponent's position, strengthen yours. As he's getting up, right? That's when I would go in to try to like take him down, right? In that transition. So when he's grabbing, right? I may come up and then drop the hands back down again, but I'm very relaxed. It's not tense and tight. If I tense and tighten, then I lose my power, right? So from here, if he's grabbing you with a single hand, right? We did the single hand before too. Same thing. You're using one hand just to break his balance a little bit to the inside. Then the other hand shoots up. So grab a little harder. All right? So from here, hand comes from the outside. I bring it in. As I bring it in, this hand shoots up in front, cuts it. Okay, notice how my elbows are down. So when he grabs, right, we're moving here. 1, 2. 1, 2. Check. This hand cuts up. Okay, this would be like somebody grabbing your wrist. He grabs my wrist, right? So get a real good tight grip. From here, if I'm coming up outside, he still has this control on me. But if I come up tight, closer, I have more control. Then you see what I'm doing to his hand. Then from here, I could grab, I could strike, do whatever I want. Cross grab the opposite side, so he'll keep this thing. Same thing. From here, I want to come up tight. So if I want to control, it has to be tight. Same thing. You're being grabbed on the field. I'm running, pursuing, whatever I'm doing. He's grabbing my jersey. We're moving. Cut. Right? Once I cut here, now again, if he bends the elbow into me, I got to be sensitive in order to maneuver that, get that out of the way. So it's a feel type of thing. I'm sure it's getting a little beat up here.
Come on,
okay?
I'll buy you another.
So you got to be sensitive to your opponent. That's how many of you guys wrestle? Same thing. Same thing. You're not wrestling, grabbing the guy, trying to throw the person down, right? You're relaxed. You're trying to control them. Whatever you're doing, you're shooting in on the legs. You got to be relaxed. Same thing on the football field. Football field. Now I'm relating it back to how I used to think on the field. When I was playing, I played like a 220, so I was just relying on just sheer power. I didn't worry about relaxation. I wish I had some of the concepts that I understand now back then. Because if you could apply the relaxation, the vibration, how the body moves, the relaxation, all that stuff is going to add to your game. The game's about speed. When I watch high school football now, it's really fast. It's a lot different than when we played. I'm sure even when you played, right? It's a lot different. You guys are better conditioned, specific on your techniques, and you got to use some of these concepts that coach is trying to bring to you guys. But it's self-discipline also. Right? If coach tells you hands up and your hands are down, you know what? Your self-discipline affects other people. Right? Your hands are up, coach is going to feel good. Your hands are down, I hear the shit he's yelling out. Okay, so you got to keep those hands up. Very important. Same thing in combat. Somebody's squaring off of me, I'm not going to face the person like this. My hands are going up, my guard's going up. So even though this doesn't look like, I'm intimidating, it looks like I'm afraid, my hands are still up. I can still strike, do whatever I have to do. Block. Elbows have to be down, hands have to be up. And use your movement. Just shift, just relax your body. Don't be so tight. Guys are leaning. This is called a tipping point. Let me use you 1 second. Just put both of your feet in front of that one. Okay, so just extend this hand out. If I go to throw somebody, I need this first. See the way he's leaning? I'm bringing his body over the line. So you want to be in position where your shoulders are squared up. So just step out of the way here. So if I'm extending, right? If I'm extending, a foot is going out first. So I'm always under my technique. All right? We have a principle in karate, eyes, feet, technique. You got to look first where your attack is coming from. Right? You got to be aware of that. Then you get your stance down, and then your technique can come out. Your technique will be that much faster, more controlled, have more power if you have the base down first. So when you're doing these drills and you're just doing this, leaning over the line, you're off balance. Everything has to be about posture and balance in any sport. Right? You don't hit a golf ball like this, leaning back. Right? There has to be a certain posture that you have to be in. Right? You don't hit a baseball leaning back. Right? You don't run down the field running this way, right? Or too much forward. There has to be a balance. Watch the drill one more time. 1. Okay, we're gonna go to this grab here, right? You want this one. Check. So I'm trying to push this over as much as I can. And this just comes up tight. Look what I'm doing with my hip. Grab. All right? Check and up. Grab. Okay.
See, Coach he's within his framework of his body. He's not coming out here. He's in the framework of his body, because the framework of his body keeps him strong and balanced. Right? We all see that and understand that.
It's like you're running down the field. You're not running after somebody like this trying to tackle him. You know, your hands are in, your knees, everything is alignment. That's important. All right?
All right, Coach, we're done for today.
Okay.
Give him a hand.
We'll work the single hand grab, the parry, and the cut. Or you guys could practice that on your own in the locker room or whatever.